Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Henry, aka Big H Transportation, coming from you from sitting at a Love's in Oklahoma. The 90 went well last night. It took a little longer than expected, but that's all good. It didn't get detention. It always seems to be like when I think I'm getting detention, I'm not getting detention. It's the craziest thing in the world, but that's just my luck. Any event, I got to my 90 an hour earlier than my appointment time. I got there at 1:30. My appointment time was for 2:30 a.m. Got unloaded, and across the street there's a big, humongous parking lot where you can park. So I ended up doing my reset, my 10-hour reset there, and then immediately after I sent my paperwork in, I got a pre-plan for a load going from Kansas to Ohio. I got a 311-mile deadhead, and then the total trip, from the 01 to the 90, is 1,142 miles going up to Canton, Ohio. So apparently I'm going to miss the storm that's brewing. I mean, actually, it started forming in Oklahoma, believe it or not. So we got a little rain here last night, and then the winds kicked in, and I'm still shaking. I don't know if you could tell. The truck is shaking, not me. It is absolutely windy out. I think there's gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Sustained winds about 20, 25. I've got an empty. I'm going, like I said, I'm going 311 miles to Liberal, Kansas, actually. So if anybody from Prime pretty much knows exactly where I'm going to pick up the load. I got a 5-hour and 11-minute ride from where I am to the 01. The drop dead time is not till 3:09 a.m. But there's overnight parking. I've been there before, and the load's never ready. The load is never on time. It is absolutely a gorgeous day here in Oklahoma. Very bright, hence the reason why I'm wearing my sunglasses. So I'm looking forward to getting some fuel, top off the reefer, the trailer is clean, and heading out. I love the job. I love trucking. It is really, I'm very content. I love doing what I'm doing. And I couldn't say that for a few years, many years actually, when I was in the financial markets and sales. But I really love trucking. It does have its challenges, but the good for me outweigh the bad. So much so that I could see myself doing it for years and years to come. I'm 55, so my plan is to retire at 65, build a nice network. But who knows? You could do this into your 70s as long as you're healthy. And knock on wood, I'm very healthy, feel young, feel like I'm 25. I can pick and choose my loads down the road. If I want to go to California, hang out, pick a load, go to California, and do your thing and go sightseeing. I love sightseeing, so that's one of my. I love traveling. At the end of the day, that's why I chose to become a trucker. One of the major reasons is because of the travel, and of course the money is on time. I have no complaints. This load, I'm actually speaking about money, and maybe I shouldn't, but you know what? I'm going to try to be as transparent as possible in my videos, because when I was searching for companies and learning about the trucking industry, a lot of people are very vague about the ins and outs of trucking. And I said to myself that, you know what, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, I'm going to be as transparent as possible. Now, I'm not going to get down to the nitty-gritty and start showing statements, or settlements, I should say. But the reality is, if you watch my videos for a while, you're going to realize that, I do speak from the heart. I'm a straight shooter. I have no reason to BS anybody. Absolutely no reason to BS. And for those who are looking to come into trucking, I think they want to find a good channel where, you know what, the person's telling the truth, the person's being real and upfront. So with that being said, this load that I'm going to go pick up going from Kansas to Ohio is a $2,400 load. So my week, and that gets there on the 2nd. Today is the 30th. So Tuesday, between Thursday and Tuesday that's coming up, I'll have grossed over $4,400. Grossed. My fixed cost for the truck are $1,300 and some change. Doesn't include fuel, and it does include obviously food and so on and so forth. So with that being said, as you can see, I'll be deep into the profits. You know, I'll be deep into the profits. I'm not looking to become a millionaire off of 1 week. You know, like I said in my past video, I base what I'm earning on a monthly and quarterly basis. Because again, when you're 1099, or even I believe as a company driver, your weeks are going to vary. But for me, it's all about what I'm doing on a monthly basis and a quarterly basis. The more you spread it out, the more you realize that you're going to start averaging X amount, because the way the loads kind of come in and the way they fall. But yeah, I mean, $4,400 in a week to gross is just incredible. In a day and age where, you know, I believe the job numbers just came out not too long ago, and there was 840,000 people who lost their jobs. I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful. I'm glad I chose this career, and hopefully you guys will make a right choice, whatever that may be. Think about it, research it, and then follow through. The hardest thing to do is follow through. I actually procrastinated for about 6 months before deciding to come into trucking, because I was, you know, apprehensive. I didn't know what I was getting into, and plus I'm an older person. I was like, is this really, can I really do this? And it's nothing physical. It's just, you know, I don't, you know, it's just fear. It's false expectations appearing real. You know, you have friends, or why do you want to do that? Why do you want to go into that? Why can't you just stay in sales? You have a good life. It wasn't making me happy. You know, and that's one thing that you have to, and that's one thing I'm always going to emphasize, is find your happiness. Traveling is my happiness, you know, and I want to document my travels with the world. But traveling always made me happy, and if it makes you happy, why not do it and then get paid for doing it? So with that being said, I'm going to go start my day. I'm going to go get some fuel, fill up the reefer, and I'll be shooting some video from the road. So I appreciate if everyone would like and share, and subscribe, of course. More than anything, I want to grow this channel. So I really appreciate that. So I'm actually learning how to edit a little bit. And an old man can learn new tricks, believe it or not. You know, the old adage is dogs can't learn new tricks. Well, you know, I'm an old man, even though I don't feel old, but, you know, time is flying by. And yeah, so I'm gonna, you know, link this video along with some footage from the road. So hope everybody enjoys, hope everybody has a great day, stay safe, and make great choices. Peace.